Hello, my name is Matthew Gonzalez, and my partners Jay1 and Anish were the ones in charge of making the bubble machine for our class. Now I'm going to give you a brief overview of the process we went through to do the FEDD presentation. First thing we needed to address was how we accomplish this. We needed to make a machine which could produce bubbles for a minute efficiently and consistently under the constraint of $40. Now, our first working prototype came from actually sawing a remote controlled car in half, taking the ends of it, putting it in a triangular formation so that the motors were closer to each other, and using the back motor for the bubble wands and the front motor for the fan. We used the remote control to actually operate the machine. Now, we actually ended up taking the motor out of the front to use the gear to operate the fan, unlike the back wheels which we left in the car. This effectively produced wind, so we left it with this design. The back motor we left in the car as I previously stated, but dremeled holes into the wheel and used the bubble wands as shown in the picture to stick into the holes and make a bubble wheel. Now, we ended up getting an extra credit opportunity, which was to produce a variable bubble speed. We used a variable resistor to do that, which would change the rotation of the bubble wands from slow to fast. Finally, as we could not use any commercial products for bubble machines aside from bubble wands, we had to produce our own bubble solution. And we did that by using glycerin, bubble soap, dish soap from washing dishes, and water to make a solution which was strong. It wouldn't get all runny, but also bubbly, so that it would produce bubbles effectively. However, on the design day, our machine was at low battery power, and the bubbles were not produced for the entire span of 40 minutes efficiently. In the later portions of this video, the improvements we could do, as well as any problems we faced, will be covered. But for now, please enjoy the video of our machine actually functioning as it was intended. Enjoy.
So one of the biggest engineering design problems we faced was the fact that the motor was spinning the wheel on which we mounted the bubble wands on like way too fast. The solution was splashing everywhere, so we had to figure out a way to slow it down. Initially I decided that we could use resistors and diodes to try and slow it down. So diodes only allow flow in one direction, so just like stack two resistors on one side and just one resistor on one side, and since it's a remote control car, you can reverse the direction by just flipping the switch in the opposite way. So yeah, so like when the current is flowing in one direction, the wheel would spin slower as opposed to the other. So we were trying to get the extra credit for the speed adjustment. That didn't work out because we had way too much resistance and we didn't really get the proper resistors. So in the end we ended up using a rheostat, but then again we didn't really have a very good rheostat, so we just kind of stuck with the somewhat manageable speed. So the biggest thing I would change if we were doing this whole project over is that instead of using the ready-made gearbox, we would try and make our own gearbox, because the whole slowing the motor down using resistance thing wasn't working out very well. So yeah, just like go and slow it down the mechanical way instead of the electrical way. It seems a lot less complex than what we attempted to do, and it didn't work so well.
So for our Fed competition, we did not place as well as we would like. We didn't have any drooling. We could change speeds. We had decent volume and bubble size, but we did not focus on things like lights or music, and so we placed second to last. But we had a working project, and that's what matters. And ours looked much different from anybody else there. But some things we would do differently for next year, or advice to give to other students, is probably start prototyping sooner, try out other wand shapes, and maybe add music or lights so that they can place better at Fed.
Alright, that's it for our video. That was our bubble machine. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. We put a lot of effort into it, and thanks for watching.